Quits Gaming. My name is Silvermord. We are back to playing 1000 Lies. So, let's continue. Indian, I know how you feel about me, but I mean, we spend a lot of time together. It's fun being with you, but like, you're a great friend, so I would be better not to lose that. I'm sorry, Indian. I don't know what I'm saying. Why did you have to confess to me here and now? It's not you, it's me. Is that what you wanted to say? But the truth is, until now, I was your second choice. The backup in case the first didn't pan out. Am I wrong? No. That's not like that, I swear. That's precisely the issue, Ziva. I'm tired of hedging my words with you. With everyone. I knew that nothing could ever be the same after confessing, after exposing how I felt. I thought you would accept my feelings, and I was happy. I couldn't believe that someone like me could connect with another person. Although, now I see that it was all fake. I've been thinking about it, and now it's clear to me. One of us has been playing with the other's emotions without considering the consequences. And now you don't even have the courage to go back in spite of finding out the truth. Don't you see that with that attitude, we can only hurt ourselves? Thought I loved and adored you. Now I'm not so sure. Maybe I was deceiving myself all those times we spent together, or maybe it was just my lack of experience. The only thing I do know is that we can't keep going down this painful road. And even so, a part of me doesn't want to let you go, even if that means we're only friends, even knowing the suffering that awaits me. Ciaran, what are you thinking? How could you say something like that? Whispers spread throughout the classroom. As expected, we become the center of attention, and students from all the nearby classrooms crowded around to eavesdrop. The pressure put on me by the current situation makes my legs begin to shake. Still, somehow I managed to look calm and composed. Come on, Ziva. Ciar. Let's take a minute to calm down, okay? Don't you think it'd be better to talk about this later? The next class is going to start any moment, and I don't think you're one to talk, Us. Everything is your fault, after all. What did I do now? So you already knew. Nobody told me, if that's what you're worried about. I figured it out on my own. I just put 2 and 2 together. I don't think I understand what's going on. Would someone care to explain? Yeah, Ziva, do it. Explain it to him. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I ruined the lives of 2 of my best friends because I was selfish. I've already been rejected. Are you sure about that, Indian? I don't want to... Ziva put her hand on my shoulder as she tried to cheer me up. I nod to her to indicate she can continue. Then, I choose to walk away, leaving them in silence. Pushing my way past the crowd of students and a teacher, I head into the hallway without ever looking back. I'm running away, I know. But there are times when being a coward is the only way to survive on the battlefield. From the hallway, I can hear what's happening on the other side of the door. I can hear the woman I love declaring her love for another man. The students inside the classroom suddenly erupt in various noisy reactions. The combined sound deafens everything else. Even then, there's still a sound I can't ignore. My heart is broken, leaving me feeling empty inside. How foolish. I am no more than a feeble cuckold, resigned to never leave his nest. My soul is sinking further into the drain of desperation while the world keeps spinning. I'm unable to bear the sound of everyone else's happiness. My sanity is blinded by jealousy, which in turn causes me to retreat into loneliness. I'm not even a third of the man I used to be. For what reason should I keep this farce up? I'm sorry, Ziva. I would be lying if I said I didn't like you. Then what's the problem? There is no problem. You're beautiful, any man's ideal woman. I've dreamt of you many times, of us being together, going on walks while I hold your hand, even our wedding. I've dreamt of the house we would buy, the 3 kids we would have, the names we would give them. Us? But it's impossible now. Truth is, I'm in love with someone else. Oh, so it is true. I had suspected, but I couldn't believe it. She's here, right? That's right. I'm talking about the new substitute teacher. What the fuck is happening? Everybody's alarm bell goes off. In unison, everyone's gaze shoot towards the entrance of the classroom. Standing there is the wide-eyed substitute teacher, ready for her very first class. The tension causes her to drop her books. Soft, stuttering noise is all that her brain can process right now. Regardless, she didn't say anything. Not before she got cut off by the sudden hysterical applause. Great, how fantastic. I knew beforehand that something like this might happen. Oh, that's some trippy music. The silence is deafening. You can see the pity growing on everyone's faces. It feels as if the Grim Reaper himself has sentenced them all to an ill fate. You had wanted to confess before us did. Both of us knew what he had been planning and about his unrequited love for the teacher that the rest of the class hadn't even met yet. That's why we had to move on ahead. You out of fear and I out of despair. My words, parted by the sound of my breathing and accompanied by the sound of my steps, crashed down upon Ziva as I walked to my desk. Although the weight of her actions is crashing down upon her shoulders, Ziva manages to rise up again, purely out of self-pity. Despite knowing that, you still took the risk. I don't understand you, India. I don't think I ever will. In the end, it seems 2 of us had the same goal. Guess we're more alike than I thought. No, we aren't alike. My hand clumsily reaches for something to grasp until I clutch something. While my face twists into a distorted smile, I convince myself that this time I'll really win, and I won't let go. I can prove to you that my love is real. I can show you just how strong my resolve is, Ziva. The scissors. He grabbed the scissors. Don't do this, CR. We can still talk it over. India, no. No! Taking my own life, I mercilessly pierced through my chest. I thought I was empty inside. But my hands are stained with blood. I guess I can't change how I feel, after all. Well, that took a grim turn. Goodbye, Ziva. The fuck is happening? It's over. Mission accomplished. NDN is dead. Thank you all. I hope you had as much fun as I did. The spectators begin to clap. Due to Ziva's popularity, she receives the most attention. You can only hear them cheer her name. Seeing her play that kind of role is something new and bold, something the audience excitedly welcomes. A job well done. There's no better way to start the day. Right, Campanero? Aussie helps me get up. Then I shake off the ketchup of my clothes. My shirt is a complete wreck, but what could I do? It was a small price to pay in exchange for some links. We aren't known as the class clowns for nothing. We eat pranks like this for breakfast. Really? Killing yourself in the middle of a classroom is a prank? That's a shitty prank. If you weren't yourself, you were beating around the bush too much. What the hell was that about? with the wedding and the kids. Believe me, bud, it's not every day you get a confession from Ziva, even if it was just acting. It's totally normal to start picturing things like a wedding and our 4 future children together. Wasn't it 3? A lot of things happened since then, Campagnera. Ignoring my friend's reproductive capacity in his dream world, I try to get to class. I try to get the class's attention. The show may be over, but the MC still has something left to say. Please listen, I have something to announce. Be quiet until I'm finished. Ladies and gentlemen, and Oz, how am I not a gentleman? Thank you for coming to our little production. I hope you all have enjoyed it. But we mustn't forget to whom we dedicated this practical joke, someone who also had a small role to play. Round of applause for our already beloved substitute teacher. Please come up to the stage and introduce yourself. We don't even know your name yet. The target of all the shouts and whistles, our victim, stands petrified against the wall, even paler than before. At first she appears frightened, and then she frowns until finally she scowls and begins puffing air out of her nose like an enraged bull. What other reaction could we expect from our little prank? Right. The 3 of us end up in the principal's office. Gee, I wonder why. Well then. That was a very interesting first chapter. So we are going to stop right there and continue this on the next episode of Quits Gaming. So thank you for joining me.
Hey guys, I'm Bear.
I'm Silvermore.
And thanks for watching our video.
If you like what you see, why not like, comment, or subscribe by clicking the button to the bottom of this video. Or you can check out our other social media sites in the description below, or on this beautifully illustrated picture that Bear drew.
So we'd like to give you guys thanks for everything. And if you like what you saw, try looking at some of the other videos.
Always open to suggestions, so feel free to let us know if there's anything you'd like to see us play. Thank you for joining us again, and we will see you on the next episode. Mwah.
Bye, babies.